Hello everyone. Today I'll be introducing the geometry module of WELSIM. WELSIM is a simulation software that provides all the necessary components for you to conduct the finite element analysis because it contains all the modules such as material, geometry, measure, solver, post-processing modules, all include. Then if you look at the very top of the application, the geometry menu is showing there, and then you can click that and you see that all the commands, available commands are shown here. You can import the geometry. Currently we support STP and IGS formats. STP is highly recommended. You can export your geometry into a XTP file. You also can create a basic geometry such as box, cylinder, plate, or line. All these commands shown here, and there's some Boolean operations are supported. You can, such as you can see the union, intersection, difference, all supported. If you have multiple geometry parts, you can use these operations to create a new shape. You can show and hide the geometries. Let's do a quick demo about how to create a geometry by using the built-in command. You can see there is some other some creation command on the toolbar as well. So let's create a cylinder. Just simply click the button. You can see the cylinder is showing on my graphical window. Also, there's node on the tree. You can see all the property in my properties window. You can change the value if you want to, right? Then you also can define material. You can know the source. It says the internal is read-only, which says it's created by the building module. Another way to create a material, create a geometry is import a geometry. So if you click the import command on the toolbar, then browse into the data folder. There are lots of STP files you can import. Let's try the piston rod. So simply click OK. So there is because we have the cylinder there. Let me delete this cylinder. Okay, and we have this rod showing on my screen. So very straightforward and easy. Sometimes you want to know the size of the import geometry. You can compare the you can measure this geometry by looking at the roller on the bottom. See, it's about let me see, it's 170 millimeter, maybe 180 millimeter. One thing we need to mention that in the property window, you can see there's a scale property. So the value of the scale is 1, which is original size. If you want to increase this, make this geometry bigger, you can increase this value. Let's say we increase it 10 times. See, we can tell this geometry is suddenly changed and become much bigger, 10 times bigger. So you also can decrease the value, right? If you make it 0.1, it becomes very small now. Let's just go back to the original size. Yeah. So then this is for the import geometry. You also can change the original location by changing the value in the properties. Also, you can define materials. I know the source is showing its file name. Also, we need to look at it as a structure type. So if you click the structure type property, you see the several options such as solid, shell, beam, truss. For this case, definitely it's a solid model. But if this is very thin structure, you want a shell solver to calculate your model. So probably you need to select the shell for the structure type. And with the beam, you can select the beam for a very long thin the structure. So That's why we have this property that help the solver to identify the structure type and provide the better solver algorithm for it to calculate the result correctly. Okay, so this is nearly all the geometry components. Yeah, you also can suppress the geometry. Once you suppress geometry, it's just gonna disappear. You cannot see it on the screen anymore. You also can unsuppress that. Then you also can hide it. Okay, then if you want to shoot again, you also can rename this. Let me just type the rod. What? Yeah, you can rename the object. So yeah, that's pretty much. If you have any question or comments, please let us know. Thanks for watching. Bye.